Yes, we're live. We are live. Can you check the sound, Martijn? What are we?
Let's see if we have sound also. Yes, we have sound.
All right. Perfect. Maybe I just pushed the wrong button.
Good morning.
Yep. There we are. Hello all. Sorry for the delay.
Good to see you all this morning. We're going to test today different pairs of loudspeakers.
Yep.
And we said it would be in the €1,000 range.
I made one mistake. Sorry.
So unfortunately, we have one pair which is
$200, but that was intentional.
that was intentional. Then we have a pair of speakers. So we have very cheap speakers just as a reference.
Yeah.
Then we have a pair of speakers which is €700 a pair.
Yeah, was also
Which-
intentional.
Yes. Then we have a pair of speakers which is €990.
Yeah.
Which is also intentional because we wanted to have the €1,000 mark.
Yeah.
And then we have a pair of speakers which is unfortunately €1,450 since
It
a
was
single speaker is
yeah, that was a bit,
$725.
too bad.
So we have an around €1,000-ish kind of test today.
Yeah.
So it's still in the same kind of league, I think. We also have two amplifiers today to test with. One is our Trusted Pass Labs amplifier to see how far they can push the speakers.
Yeah.
But we also have from the previous test the Creek 4040A amplifier, which is €1,000 with phono stage and €900 without phono stage.
Mm-hmm.
So €1,000 amplifier with a €1,000-ish pair of speakers.
Yeah,
It's a
that's a
good
pretty
match.
cool combination, I think. I think it was a really good idea to take the Creek and combine it with the loudspeakers you have here, because that was a more sensible combination, of course, than a €9,000 Pass Labs power amp. That doesn't make any sense. But the reason we still do it is to see how far we can push the speakers.
Yep.
How good they are, because in some cases you hit the limits of loudspeakers. And we can check it that way. So
also the Creek is Class D amplification, and the Pass Labs is Class A. Most of the time can be Class AB, but then we really have to push it.
Then you
push
have
it
to
hard.
play really loud.
Yeah, but also with these speakers, we don't expect that to be that power hungry.
No, not really.
No. So Class A versus Class D. And we're curious to find out what it will sound like today.
And yesterday I published an article about different amplifier classes, Class A, AB, and D. I explained, and not C and T and G and H, because they're very niche. You can go on and on about amplifier classes, so it's fun. Because the conclusion was, don't look at the technology, just trust your ears, because Class D has come a long, long way, and you have very good Class D amps and you have very bad Class A amps. It's just how it's designed. So it's fun to hear it in this case.
Yeah.
The difference between Class A and Class D.
Okay, so today we have 4 floor standing speakers. We have the Acoustic Energy AE 120 Mark II.
Yes.
We have the Dali Oberon 5.
Yep.
We have the Vocal Theva 2, and we have something special, a Fenton speaker.
Yeah.
That's we're going to listen to a little bit later on.
Yeah, we start off with the Acoustic Energy.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll go to the Fenton to see what the difference is, because the AE is spot on €1,000. After the Fenton, I think we should go to the Dali.
Yep.
And we will conclude with the Vocal Theva, because it's the most expensive one, and we can see if it really
makes a difference.
Yeah, is it better or not, or is it just different? Well, I tried them yesterday to see the positioning. Luckily for us,
It's okay.
it's all fine.
Okay. Yeah.
It doesn't make a big difference if I put them closer to the wall or more from the wall. They're pretty easy to position, all three of them. I don't know about the Fenton. Well, you'll hear that later. What happens when we attach those?
Yeah.
But they're pretty easy to place, at least in this
In
room.
this room,
Yeah, they're not hard. So,
If you're wondering what music we're going to use today, look in the description box below the video. We already placed the tracks there. We will mention them, of course, but if people ask in the chat what music is playing, then look in the description box.
Yep.
So I think we need to start the test if we can, because we have a lot of combinations to test. We have 3 different tracks today, and we won't play them all or the whole track. We like last time, we'll play a piece of it.
Yeah.
Also to avoid any blocking from YouTube. Like we explained last live stream, it gets harder and harder for us to be able to play music, because more and more music companies are actively blocking videos. So we always have to choose music which we think will pass without problems.
Yeah.
And then still we have to pick music which challenges the different speakers on different levels. So we start with a piece from Sohn called Riverbank. It's a very tight or rather very precise kind of mixing, mastering, recording. Very open sounding, modern. Then we have a classical piece from a vocal group called Apollo 5.
Yeah.
They're from the UK. They're one of the finest vocal groups from the UK. Classical music, a cappella. Well, you hear it. It's very special. And lastly, we have Gino Vanelli from a early 80s album called Nightwalker, which is on the brink of jazz, fusion, pop, kind of funky music. Very challenging, I think, in terms of dynamics and microdynamics especially. So we'll see how those speakers will survive on Gino Vanelli.
Okay.
We start off with the Creek.
Yeah.
And then
what track are we going to start
we
with?
We start with Sohn. Oh, sorry. Then Apollo 5, and then we end with Gino Vanelli.
Okay, perfect. So this is the Acoustic Energy. Did you introduce the speaker already?
No, sorry, we didn't.
Well, it's 990 euros. It's a 3-way loudspeaker. We left on the grills because most people will, and it does have a little bit of impact on the sound quality. We have a 25mm soft dome and 13cm mid bass and bass units. So it's a 3-way. The crossovers are 300 Hz and 2700 Hz, 2700, which is okay. I'd rather have the crossover a little bit lower and maybe a little bit higher, because then the whole mid-range won't be influenced by the crossover, but who knows, maybe it's not audible. The sensitivity is 89 decibels, which is pretty good.
Yep.
That's a good sensitivity. Impedance is 8 ohms nominal, but it doesn't say anything because we don't know the minimum impedance or the maximum impedance anyway. They're pretty heavy, and I noticed that as well. They're 19 kilograms, and I think that's the most heavy one. Yeah, with the focal, it's also 19. So it is a heavy loudspeaker, and it's pretty big. It's almost a meter high without the spikes. And it's quite deep and quite narrow. And that does have an impact on placement in a room that is not treated like this, because your side reflections will be more. So you can play with toe in to tackle that issue, so to say.
They look very clean as well, I think.
Yeah, they look pretty good. I think
They're nice looking speakers for 1,000 euros.
They're not
yes.
intrusive for a room, so
that's quite impressive, isn't it?
Yes.
$1,000 for this.
Yep.
So it's yeah, it's it's a good deal. And again, this is the price range where it starts to get interesting.
Yes.
Around $1,000. Well, you'll hear it after this because then we'll attach the Fentons.
all right.
Good. Enough talk.
Music.
Let's get started. You have the
I have
room.
the music. Yep.
The level is okay already?
I think so.
Well, you think so? I think you measured it already.
Well,
the
that was
microphones?
with the sonnet.
Ah.
Now we went to the creek.
Yeah. Then we have to have the dB.
Yeah. Let's calibrate it first. So I'll mute the input to save your ears. Let me see. Yeah, no, I need this one. Okay.
En welke heb ik nodig voor een muziek? Voor
1 kilohertz, 0 dB. I'll look
Check.
it up. Ja, ja.
Ja, ik heb hier van deze, heb je al van audio check?
Ja.
Ja?
Ja.
Gaan we?
Ja.
Vingers in je oren.
Oké. Okay, we saved your ears.
Yeah, but not ours, so I hope we can hear the music. Let's go back to the playlist.
Yeah, let's get started.
Yep, I have to find my playlist again.
Are the mics okay?
Mics are fine.
All right.
Yep, let's go.
Okay.
Sat on the brink, I am a riverbank.
really impressive.
I'm I'm amazed.
I mean, it's a €1,000 amp with a €1,000 loudspeaker. It's crazy good.
Yeah.
It really is good. Yeah, it's very rhythmic. But I know that from the Creek, which is a very rhythmic amplifier, I have to say. Also, Acoustic Energy is also known for the snappiness most of the time. So that's a good match, and we hear it.
Yeah, the match is amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really nice.
good combination.
It's not aggressive.
no.
Pretty smooth.
I'm curious to find out if we later on put on the pass with this track on the same speakers, what it will do, because I'm missing a little tad of the kind of gospel-like
Clarity.
feeling that it also should have.
Yeah.
It's very clear and clean right now.
We can swap it right now.
Oh yeah, that's good.
It's very easy to do. We have to level it, but okay. This is input 1. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Oh. It was -30 for the pause. I'm curious because someone said, yeah, it's V-shaped. I don't think this sound was V-shaped, but
V-shaped. What does it? Oh,
yeah, smiley face equalizers, you know.
Yeah.
No,
but we know from I know from the Creek. I've just been reviewing it for the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
The bass is a little bit detached from the midtone and the high notes.
Yeah.
That's just €1,000 amplifier, I guess. So that's probably what you hear.
Don't let the smoke go out. No, it's fine. it's fine. Yeah, you can play it again. I'm really curious about the difference because this is a nice track for testing, by the way.
Yes.
So, yeah, ready?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I've been on the edge, finding where my head fits in all the lives I've led. 22, never left the island, so convinced I'd be what I would become. 20 years sat on the brink, I am a riverbank. Oh Lord, I'm waiting for 20 years I've written my lines, so long I'm modified. And the river that I'm holding never lost my vision. Time is on my side. Time is on my side. I've done things I'd murder for. Raising boys is a pedal to the floor. I was 12, I was flexing muscle in dirty mirrors, and you were being formed. 20 years sat on the brink, I am a riverbank. Oh Lord, I'm waiting for 20 years I've written my lines, so long I'm mummified. And the river that I'm holding never lost my vision. The time is on my side. Time is on my side.
okay.
That's a huge difference.
Well, it should be.
Yeah, that's true. That's absolutely true.
Unless the speakers, of course, are the limiting factor.
Yeah, but
But they are not.
they went a level or two up again.
Yeah.
It
More
amazed me how
control.
well they show this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More refinement as well.
Yeah.
That's because of the amplifier, of course. It's a really nice speaker.
It's a really good speaker, yeah.
This is a
And
really
also
good
with the
speaker.
creak. I really liked it with the creak.
Yeah, some liked it more with the creak, some liked it more with the pass. I like both, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah. The difference is with the pass, it's a bit more flow in the music.
Yeah.
as
Yeah, the
compared to
mid-range is
creak.
better.
With the,
The
creak,
mid-range
it's-
is better.
It's more fun with the creak. A little bit more.
Yeah, that's what
more
someone
fun.
said. It's more fun.
But both were really, really good.
I think the lyrics hit you harder with the pass lap because the text, what he sings and what he
Yeah.
sings about, and the
That-
gospel like
Yeah.
I
kind
felt
of
it.
yeah. Yeah.
Literally in my heart, like,
Yeah.
whoa, now I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Is that what you're looking for in music? That depends on you.
Yep.
But I felt it more with the pass, but I get that people liked it more with the creep because it's just less resolution, a little bit more flow, a little bit
Mhm.
darker, and the pass is more open. But
So let's find out what it will do with vocals.
yeah, well, this was pretty much vocals.
Yeah, there was also vocals.
Yeah, but this is different. This is a cappella, meaning only vocals, different voices,
nowhere
blending
to hide.
together,
Mhm.
nowhere to hide. This is really for speakers. This is a show and tell,
Okay.
I guess. So
Yeah.
the track Northern Lights. I forgot the composer, but it's in the description box. It's from Norway. The composer,
Okay.
modern one. So Northern Lights, as you know, the Northern Light in winter, visible in the north of Scandinavia.
Okay.
And I think this track represents that. Yeah.
I'm curious, man. Bring it on.
Okay, so this was with the pass laps.
This is with the pass laps. Yeah.
Go to the creek.
Yeah. How's it for you? I'm on the side, so I can't really. I'm missing some things. How are the male vocals for you? More in the center.
Nice and balanced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. I'm really impressed by this loudspeaker. It's
There's nothing
yeah.
that
there's nothing that distracts
that
me.
distracts you, that annoys you.
No,
No.
no.
No, it's
I really like it. I'm really surprised.
Yes. it's.
because this is not an easy track to
No.
bring for a
No.
loudspeaker.
No. It's really nowhere to
A
hide.
lot
for
of things
speaker.
can go
Yeah.
wrong,
Yeah.
and With the pause, it was really calm and relaxing,
Well, as it should be.
as it should
It's
be.
really expensive.
Yeah, it's the what is difficult for, well, any amplification and speaker combination in this track is it's only 5 voices that you hear.
Yeah.
So you hear the individual voices and you hear the blend, the notes which emerge from blending the vocals. So you should hear both the individual voices and the blending, and that's hard. And our ears are very sensitive for human vocals.
Yeah. True.
Okay.
I think we should put up the volume a little bit.
Yeah, that's annoying.
as
The
well.
volume is on the different side of the.
I was putting it
Yes,
on the right
I
side
did that
again
all
and
the time
again.
at home.
It's
Yeah.
on the wrong side, absolutely.
British,
Yeah.
the British side.
They drive on the wrong side as well. So
Yeah.
yeah, ready?
Oh, yep.
Okay, let's go. Sorry, I switched too soon.
Okay.
I thought it was finished. Wow.
It's a different presentation of the same voices.
And the imaging is very different.
Okay, I cannot hear it from the side, but
Did you
yeah.
notice that as well?
No, I didn't.
What I did hear from here, at least, is there were more harmonies in the vocals.
Yeah,
More than with the past
it
labs.
was strange.
I'm a bit
strange feeling.
baffled by that.
It's an amazing amp.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's really good.
Yeah.
It works really well with these speakers.
Yes.
That's what I'm starting to think.
The matching is
Yeah,
pretty much insane.
yeah, it's pretty good. It's really good. Yeah.
And someone was asking, are these better than the AE 500s?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you
completely-
reviewed the AE 500.
Well, 500 is a series, so there are
Yeah.
different 500s. So there's the small one, a two-way, and a three-way.
Yeah,
I reviewed the three-way,
yeah.
the biggest one that they sell.
And I reviewed the other two.
You reviewed the other two.
I even bought the 509.
Yeah, you did.
I used it for a while. So I really like the brand as well. I started with a 301 when
you
I
introduced me actually to
when I got into this hobby. So
Yeah.
and I really liked the bookshelf. It was a little bass heavy.
Mhm.
I thought the 509 was really in balance.
Yeah.
In my room. But for some people it may be a little bit too dull or too. Yeah. But I really like the brand.
Well, I like the brand now as well.
They offer a lot for not
Yeah.
too much money
Yes.
in every series, I think.
The balance
No,
is good.
I think that they, with the 500 series, well, the big ones that I reviewed at home, they trying to push too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think here we are in the sweet spot of what they can do.
The
Mhm.
balance in this loudspeaker is very well. It's very good.
I'm impressed.
But
Last track.
okay,
The last track, yeah.
Yeah, we have 3 more to go.
Yeah.
I know.
So
No problem.
let's.
Santa Rosa from Gino Vanelli. Let's start with the creek.
Okay.
Then we don't have to switch.
You have to adjust the volume again.
Yeah.
Maybe no,
down.
Bit
No,
louder,
louder.
louder.
Louder?
It's a
It's softer, yeah.
softer
Eén,
track.
2. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's go.
Jaws and hellions, don't just step on my seeds. I'm getting rather ornery about my natural needs. What I want is a small piece of the pie, a place in the sun to comfort my life. North of LA, south of Monterey to Santa Rosa, I'm gonna break away. Bluegrass and sycamores and sweet eucalyptus in the air. Half dozen wolfhounds running everywhere. You can't go with the flow and you can't bend in the breeze. Step to one side and you play the black keys. Whoa, north of LA, south of San Jose to Santa Rosa. Santa Rosa. I'm gonna do what I try to make a better life before it's over. I'm gonna break away.
So you think it didn't go too well, but you have to know the track as well.
Yeah,
It's-
that's
yes,
it. I don't
it's
know
a-
the track.
It's a very compressed track. It's 80s track.
I hate the recording.
Yeah,
No, but it's actually a very good recording.
it's
It's very compressed here.
yeah. Here it
Mm.
it doesn't sound
No, it's
that
not
good?
going well.
at home.
No.
It sounds like crap. This track in my system.
Seriously?
It doesn't sound like it doesn't really. So here I have the same feeling, but it's not that bad as
Is that home?
at home. No, it's
Wow.
pretty fun. It's fast. It's fun. It's
It's a hard recording then.
but
I don't know.
the
It's a hard
recording is
recording, yeah.
not. Yeah, it's not easy to get right. I think.
Well, that
It sounds really full and exciting at my
Yeah.
place. So yeah.
it's
not the
probably
speaker's
well.
fault.
I know what you mean with compressed songs that can sound pretty good. I noticed that recently. Once your system is in balance and it gets better, like with the MU2, if there's enough headroom, it's fine.
Yep.
This wasn't fine for me.
No, but I'm curious what it will do with the pass.
Yeah, Let's swap it.
It's a hard track. There's so many things going on.
Yeah.
It's so busy.
Yeah.
And I hear the struggle right now,
Yeah, it was definitely struggling.
which is
still-
good because it's a test track.
I
We-
still
we're
like the
testing it.
track,
Yeah.
but it's not easy
I'm
to
ama-
get it right.
I'm
Oh, we
amazed that
didn't
it doesn't
introduce
work.
the system, by the way. Not
No,
re-
it
not
doesn't really work at home.
Not
Okay.
really. Let me get you through the system
Okay.
because it's quite important to know what's going on. Of course, we have the loudspeakers. In this case, it's the AE120.2, the second version. We have, as a DA converter, we use the Sonet Pacitea, our reference. The streaming source is our own Alpha PC with Rune Bridge. and we have the Mutec MC3 Plus USB as a USB interface that feeds the Sonnet with AES, so it's balanced. The Sonnet feeds both the Creek and the Pass because it has two outputs, balanced and single-ended, and you can use them both. So that's really, really handy in this case. We use the Dryade flow reference speaker cable because it has a little bit of oomph.
Yeah.
In this and honestly, the Fenton Hill Nova we also use is just way too big and heavy for these
Yes.
loudspeakers.
I think those loudspeakers will topple
It
over.
doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
So the Dryade flow reference is a good one in this case. It has a little bit of body and warmth. Okay, come on, computer, you can do it. Whatever. The Pass Labs is filtered by the Isotech Titan, and the Sonnet is filtered by the Yeti Acoustics reference filter. The Creek isn't filtered because it's Class D. Doesn't really make any sense to filter a Class D amp unless you put it in the same distribution block as your other sensitive equipment. But in this case, it's separate from the rest. That's pretty much the system. The Pass is the X150.8 for people that are wondering. It's just the entry-level Pass Labs power amp, the loser version, just like our TADs are the entry levels. Yeah, that's the system. You wanted to play the track on the Pass as well?
Yep.
Okay, it's open.
Do you need to turn the volume down on the Sonnet because you did?
Ooh, that's a good one. I open it up. It's pretty loud in this case. Yep.
Yep.
You can go.
Okay.
Yep. Curious.
Me too.
Wow.
That made a difference. But I'm amazed because these speakers are rated at 8 ohms nominal.
Yeah.
And my speakers at home are rated at 4 ohms nominal.
Yeah.
And the Creek didn't have any difficulty with my speakers with this track.
No, but that's
That's
completely dependent on the impedance curve of
Yeah.
your loudspeaker. Maybe this one dips more, so then the Creek has to work harder.
Yep.
And Class D doesn't have any difficulty with 4 ohm, or sometimes even 2 ohm. A Hypex Neli can go to 2 ohms. without
Mhm.
issue, but I don't know the Greek. It's that Swedish brand, Softec or
No, it has a Infineon
Infineon. Yeah,
Marus.
true. That's I don't know those chips, so I can't say anything about it. But this was way better.
Yes.
It's big difference.
Big difference because you heard his voice was more powerful. It didn't sound compressed.
No.
I mean, it was opening up between
Yeah.
the instruments.
Yeah.
You hear the guitar and the licks
That was
of
the
the
biggest
guitar.
difference.
Still don't like the song though.
No,
No, I
it's-
don't like
okay.
it.
not an easy song.
It's freaky jazz rock fusion.
Yeah, that's why I
poppy
don't
kind
like
of,
it.
Yeah.
It's
Sorry.
but
I think
that's
you
a
should
matter of
play
taste.
it harder.
Louder.
Yeah.
Louder is better.
Yeah.
You have one more song?
No, that's
No,
it.
that's it.
I have a 1 kilohertz
Yeah.
0 dB.
Okay,
test
people.
tone.
Then I'm gonna swap the AEs for the Fentons.
The Fentons. Yeah.
That's gonna take a while. I think a minute or 3 to set up. So
Well, get a cup of coffee at home.
yeah, get a cup of coffee. We're gonna swap some loudspeakers. I'm gonna try my best to do it as quick as possible.
Do you need some help?
Yeah, you can maybe detach that one. Really, don't shortcut the loudspeaker cables.
No,
please.
no. I know.
Otherwise, we're gonna have some white smoke. I'm afraid.
They're heavy.
Yeah, these are heavy. I can take them. Yep.
Don't.
Because
Top
I
of
have
the
to
Teflon.
put some white noise on it as well to calibrate it. And these should be 13 or 14 kilograms as well. It's on the spec sheet, but
Mhm.
I don't believe they are.
A pair.
Yeah, probably a pair, yeah. They're not even close.
No,
to
this
the
is
AEs.
to say it in Dutch. It's lawaaiboomhout.
Yeah, lawaaiboomhout, yeah.
I never heard of the brand before.
No, me neither. I saw it on a Google ad,
Oh,
and then I thought, hey, we're gonna do a test anyway. This is gonna be fun.
yeah.
And
Yeah, they were marked down for.
239 to 200 or something. And yeah,
Well, it's an interesting
It's an interesting experiment.
experiment.
it is. We're gonna be honest. If they're good, they're good. Fine.
From
I
a
mean,
distance, they look pretty good.
yeah, they're not ugly. It's just
They're not damped.
no.
No. They've got a 25 millimeter soft dome and 16 centimeter mid bass and bass units. So there are actually 4 units in it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't know what the filter is inside.
We don't know. We don't know the sensitivity.
Nope, that's not published.
We don't know a lot.
No, we don't know a lot.
We know they're white. They're called Fenton.
And they're made in China.
Probably. Yeah.
But okay.
And then we have to calibrate them once again. Oh, Jaap has gone.
I think it was a really good idea to start
Okay.
with the acoustic energy.
Yeah.
To get a nice bass line.
Okay. Now I'm gonna use some white noise. Okay. This is
Dit white noise ook nodig.
yeah, out of phase.
Van hetzelfde album?
Ja. Hij staat ook in de playlist.
Niet mijn playlist.
Praten met een delay is nogal irritant.
Even kijken. Ja, houthebbers.
Ja?
Die even gebruiken, ja.
Oké. Ja. Wauw. In één keer goed. je uitmeet zit je meestal wel goed. Alright.
Yeah, the PC. Jou's PC has crashed, I think. We see all kinds of movement here on the screen. Your PC has crashed, or
No, it's just in standby.
okay.
Okay.
I'm curious if any of our viewers have heard of Fenton.
Yeah, me too.
Please let us know.
It's yeah, let us know.
Do we have to do the 1 kilohertz to level it?
We are ready, by the way. Grills off? No, we're gonna test them all with grill
Grills on.
on because that's how people
But
use
maybe
them.
they want to see the drivers
Oh, we can show.
afterwards.
Yeah, we will show you the insides later. And if they're okay, we're gonna give them away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I threw away the boxes because it's just too much in our storage at the moment. But you can have them. We're gonna give them away if they're okay.
Is this on the pass or on the creek?
They're on the pass
On
now.
the pass.
Okay.
Okay.
And do we need to do the 1 kilohertz tone to level?
That's
volume?
a good one. Yeah, I'll switch off the microphones.
Yeah. Cover your
ready?
ears.
Yep, we saved your ears. They're calibrated now.
They're calibrated.
It's a little bit less sensitive than the A's.
Okay.
Tiny bit, not much.
Okay. Well, let's start with Riverbank from Sohn.
Yeah.
That's the first song we did.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think we should start with the last song
Okay.
we did.
Then we
Okay.
go with Santa Rosa.
And then go to Riverbank.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay, there we go, people.
Okay.
I expected worse.
Me too.
Yeah.
I thought it would be worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, but well, stereo image is completely flat. It's attached to the speakers themselves.
Yeah.
That's hard. But that's hard to hear on YouTube. If you're listening on
Mhm.
YouTube, I mean the depth.
It's very
of
much there.
It's very much there. It's very
Mhm.
tied to the speaker. So that's something we have to tell people because it's very hard to hear at home.
I have to turn them in more, maybe.
A lot of
Gets-
people are doing research on Fenton audio now. I think
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
traffic to their website
It's
is like 400%
up.
at the moment. But
It's a bit compressed in the mids.
yeah, it is. But it's a
Um,
lot of mid
It's a lot of mid. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no bass
No,
at all.
not a lot of bass.
and
No.
not a lot of treble.
No. No.
I mean, the top end is gone and the bass is gone.
yeah. So
but
any harshness
with
in
this-
the recording is
It's gone.
completely
It's gone, yeah.
yeah.
It's only
And I
bits.
like that. It's fast as well. It's fun.
It's fast.
Yeah.
But it's not the speakers we're used to. But
I'm curious what the Creeks will do with these speakers now on this track.
maybe.
So, not a lot of people like the track.
Okay,
Shall
no.
we go?
Let's go to Sohn.
Yeah, let's
go
go
to
to Sohn and then go to the creek. Sorry, it's kind of a very hard track to stomach.
Barbarians.
Yeah,
Barbarians.
Sorry, I agree
underst-
with I agree with the chat in this case.
No, I don't at all. No,
Sorry,
barbarians.
Martijn. Yeah.
I'm gonna go home now. I'm so disappointed.
Don't go home.
Well, I tried metal in one live stream and people didn't like it as well.
Yeah.
No,
You-
yeah,
you
that's-
have to
yeah.
agree with your audience.
Next track.
But if they criticize Massive Attack next time I try it, then I'll just cut off the stream. There's no discussion about Massive Attack.
Okay,
no.
let's go to Sohn.
Yeah, because I do like that one. And we can try it on the creek afterwards. I'm
Yep.
curious about the difference. Ready?
Yep.
Okay. There we go.
I've been on the edge, finding where my head fits in all the lives I've led. 22, never left the island, so convinced I'd be what I would become. 20 years sat on the brink, I am a riverbank. Oh Lord, I'm waiting for 20 years I've ridden my lines, so long I'm on the fence. And the river that I'm holding never lost my vision. Time is on my side. Time is on my side. Forty-one, I've done things I'd murder for. Raising boys is a pedal to the floor. I was 12, I was flexing muscle in dirty mirrors, and you were being formed. 20 years sat on the brink, I am a riverbank. Oh Lord, I'm waiting for 20 years I've ridden my lines, so long I'm mummified.
The questions in the chat. Did you move the microphone to the right?
Yeah,
I totally get it.
Yeah,
the
it's
music stays on the speakers. It doesn't reach us. It doesn't-
Yesterday I even checked the polarity
okay.
because it's way off. There's something wrong in the speaker.
Did they put in the units backwards or at the?
Probably some wiring internal that's
Yeah.
not correct. It's
Yeah.
it's really weird.
Yeah.
I have to measure it in order to find out what's going on because the phase is way off.
when you're used to other kinds of speakers,
Or it's just good, but it's
can't-
just a bad design.
you can't go back to this.
No. But we will find out after this when we set up the Dali.
All right.
Okay. Creek?
Creek, yeah.
Yeah, Creek. Really curious about what it does on the Creek.
Think
I
so.
must admit, the pass doesn't blow up, so there's no short circuit in the speaker. I was actually
I thought
quite nervous.
I thought it would be a lot harsher. It's
Yeah.
not. It's not,
not
harsh.
harsh, no.
It's
It's not harsh.
that's not the problem.
No, I think the problem is there's something weird with the face
Yeah.
indeed, and how the image is being.
There's
There's no
no- there's
focus at
no-
all.
Focus,
No.
no imaging.
No.
There's not. There's just
So-
music coming from 2 loudspeakers.
Yes. So maybe if,
But that's okay for 200 euros.
but even then, I mean, if there is a manufacturing mistake being made, and
Maybe.
manufacturing would be good,
Yeah.
then it might be
Right.
even better than
Yeah.
expected.
You can,
Yeah.
Maybe you can go to work on it. You can
I think you can improve this
Improve
pretty
this.
easily. Yeah,
new
yeah.
crossover.
Yeah, but why? I mean, the cabinet is the most expensive part in a loudspeaker, and the cabinet
A lot more
sucks.
bracing.
Yeah, but then
Put a
you
lot
can just
more
buy a
stuff-
better
stuff in.
speaker.
Yeah, sure. But I mean,
Yeah.
You could.
you have a lot
dampen
of
the-
units for 200 euros.
You have a
but-
lot of
but
units.
they didn't do enough with them.
No, I agree. You can dampen the cabinet for starters. You can
Yeah.
use some better components,
Anyway,
Okay.
or you just buy a Teufel loudspeaker that's actually
Pretty
well
good.
designed and still cheap.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, an Ultima 40 is $500 and you get a decent speaker. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah?
Yep.
All right, let's go. Okay. And we have body.
"33, I've been on the edge, finding where my head fits in all the lives I've lived. 22, never left the island, so convinced I'd be what I would become. 20 years sat on the brink, I am a riverbank. Oh Lord, I'm waiting for 20 years I've written my lines, so long I'm on the fast. And the river that I'm holding never lost my vision. Time is on my side. Time is on my side. Oh.
Yeah, yeah, it's still diffuse.
the timing is wrong.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
The timing between
lost
the mid and the highs are off.
it sounds too slow on this. It sounds too harsh on the pass. And I was here. It's not a focus problem.
The amp-
It's
The
just
amp can't
diffuse.
fix this.
No, the amp won't fix this.
No,
No.
nothing can fix this.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
Next.
last song, I
No,
think.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Next speaker.
No. A cappella on the Fenton.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard.
okay. Let's try.
The
Switch the microphone?
phase anomalies ruin the dynamics. Yeah, true. Yeah,
Can we switch the microphone, Jaap?
sure. Yeah, let's go. hem overgezet. They're just boring.
I hear the 5 voices singing, and some
And they're standing
ambient.
in a row.
Yeah,
behind each other.
and some ambient noise floating around, and that's it.
Yeah, there's no music.
No.
And
Only sound.
on the AEs, I was touched.
Yeah.
And this is just noise. But honestly, for $200, it's not a bad deal.
Yeah, but okay, a JBL Bluetooth speaker.
Yeah, you got one.
I have got one. I heard this track on a JBL Bluetooth speaker. That's how I heard it for the first time. I was
Yeah.
listening to the radio, and that mono speaker filled my kitchen.
Yeah.
With beautiful music.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
here
I understand what you're saying.
I actually
I have that as
took
well.
Cobus to
Sometimes
figure out which track it was.
it doesn't have to be expensive
No.
to make
Sound
music.
right. Yeah, true. Yeah, I absolutely agree.
Yeah, and this doesn't really make music. Okay.
Are we gonna try this on the pass, or are we just gonna
Next
set up
week or
the
next.
yeah? Let's just grab the Dalis and move on. I agree. So we're gonna give them away. Who wants them?
Well, if someone wants them,
Yeah, maybe for their children.
Please in Holland, because I'm not gonna send these internationally without a box.
They weigh 5 kilos, maybe.
Sorry?
Maybe they weigh 5 kilos for.
Yeah, max. That sounds about right. So leave it in the chat and contact us on Alpha Audio. If you really want them, we'll send them to you, or bring them to you if it's close enough.
If you're from Haarlem.
These have to be put straight. Yep. Otherwise, Dali will be angry. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna bring back the noise again.
Yep.
Okay. So. Ja, kan jij de...
Ja.
Hey. Oh, wacht. Geen geluid. Ja. Ja?
Okay.
Okay. And I have to put it in stereo, and then we calibrate it, and
Yep.
then we can go. Yeah. All right. Well,
All right.
Dali.
Dali. What to say about Dali? I
This, yeah, this is the Dali Oberon 5.
Yeah.
It's a small floor standing speaker. It's only 83 centimeters high. It's really nicely finished.
Yeah.
You can get it in 4 different colors. This is the oak with the white front. You can also have them in black and white and in walnut.
You are really Mr. Color.
I think that's also very important when you buy a loudspeaker, that it matches with your room,
True.
that it looks good, and this one is really well made.
Yeah.
And it's not expensive. It's 700 or 800 euros, depending on where you look. It's supposed to have the grill on it when you listen to it.
Yeah.
So that's what Dali says. They also prefer it when you put them straight ahead.
True.
You can do what you want, but today we're going to put them straight ahead.
Yeah.
We have to sit a little bit lower, maybe in our
Yeah, they are pretty
in
low.
our
Yeah.
sofa, but
Yeah.
we're really curious about these speakers. They are 88 dB sensitive, 6 ohm impedance, and they have 29 millimeter soft dome and 13 millimeter mid bass.
Yeah.
fiber,
The tweeter is pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what struck me. They use a pretty big dome.
We have tested Dali
A lot.
a lot throughout the years. We know the brand. Jaap visited the factory, I think.
Yeah, I did. Very nice factory. They make a lot of the stuff themselves.
Yeah.
More now even than when I was there.
The drivers.
The drivers are made themselves. The
Yeah.
cabinets for the cheaper versions as well. I'm not sure about the more expensive ones. Maybe now, but
It's really well made, I think.
yeah, it's pretty good. The
Yeah.
quality is good. I tried them yesterday, towed in and straight. Doesn't make a difference.
I still think that's strange, but
It is.
it's Dali.
I thought it was strange as well, but it really works if you put them straight ahead.
All right.
So, first song, Martijn.
On the pass labs,
On the
Sohn,
pass labs.
Riverbank.
Yep.
Yes.
Let's go.
I've been on the edge, finding where my head fits in all the light.
That's not funny.
No, but
The music's back.
the music is back, yeah.
Yeah.
But compared to the Acoustic Energy speakers, there's a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
it's
completely
really
different
it's
speaker.
completely different speaker. Yeah.
Yeah,
This one is softer,
completely different.
Yeah,
more warm.
yeah, but also it's more transparent also than the Acoustic Energy.
Yeah.
The legibility of what he's singing is
Yeah,
really good. But with the backing track that he recorded, so he has a backing track of his own vocals and those was more coherent. With the Acoustic Energy, there was more separation between the different
yeah, okay.
lines of vocals.
Okay.
And I don't know. I mean, that's a preference thing. I think
Yeah,
both are good.
both are good. Yeah, I think it's quite a balanced speaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, even I'm pretty much
Even
on the side.
Yeah, and you're
I have a
really too
stereo
high,
image.
You're even higher than us. And
Yeah.
yeah, it's really
So
nicely
even though there are
balanced.
very low speakers, I think they did something to make sure that the dispersion pattern
They
is.
tuned it up, definitely. Yeah, otherwise we wouldn't have had any high energy.
No.
It's they
It's a
did a
great
very,
start.
very good job.
Yeah.
I like these.
All right.
And I'm not into the cheap floor standing speakers, but
This one is.
I really like them.
I think 10 years ago you couldn't expect
maybe
this,
that's it.
this level.
Maybe I have to adjust
Yeah.
my view on floor standing speakers
because
in the
this
cheaper range.
is good.
This is good.
It's a good speaker.
Yeah.
It's a two-way speaker or a three-way?
Too.
Two-way, yeah. Okay.
All
yeah,
right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still a sucker for two-way.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
really like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Riverbank again
Yep.
on the creek.
Yes. Could be that it's a bit too loud, but let's see.
I've been on the edge, finding where my head fits in all the lives I've led. 22, never left the island, so convinced I'd be what I would become. 20 years sat on the brink, I am a riverbank. Oh Lord, I'm waiting for 20 years I've ridden my lines, so long I'm modified. And the river that I'm holding never lost my vision. Time is on my side. Time is on my side. Forty-one, I've done things I'd murder for. Raising boys is a pedal to the floor. I was 12, I was flexing muscle in dirty mirrors, and you were being formed. 20 years sat on the brink, I am a riverbank. Oh Lord, I'm waiting for 20 years I've ridden my lines, so long I'm mummified. And the river that I'm holding never lost my vision. But time is on my side. Time is on my side.
Okay.
Yeah, I prefer the pass definitely on this one.
Me too.
Yeah.
But you have to recalibrate your brain because the pass is completely different. It's a lot more expensive.
You can buy, I
can
think,
buy-
8 creeks for
yeah.
one
Yeah,
pass.
But when you listen as it is with the creek, it's still pretty good.
Very good.
Very good.
Yeah.
Not a lot of things to say bad about them.
No.
Yeah, but the energy,
There was something
the
missing
clarity.
because we have the luxury of comparing
Yeah,
these two things, but
fair enough.
The timing of the music was actually better with the creak than with the pause.
Really?
I'm not
Yep.
sure.
I
Maybe,
don't
I'm
know.
sure.
I didn't notice that.
The low end was different.
The low end
Yeah.
was different, yeah.
Yeah.
But low end isn't as controlled as with the pass labs,
No.
which is a far more weight to
Yeah,
the bass and also the details in
but
it.
it was still pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay.
There was actually more reverb with a creak audible at the start of the song than with
Yeah.
the pass labs,
And
which surprised me.
less refinement than with the pass.
It's of course less refined, yeah. I mean, I prefer the pass labs with
course,
these
of
Dalis also, but
But the creek did the other things. Yeah.
yes,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's a testament to these
the
Dalis, to the speakers,
Yeah.
how good they are.
They are
I mean,
really
the
good.
gap between the pass lab and the creek is very wide. So
Yeah, it's huge.
these speakers are
Yeah.
really good.
With
yeah.
the acoustic energy, the levels wasn't that big a difference.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's go to Northern Lights
On the creek.
on the creek. Yeah.
All right, let's go. Wow.
It's a really nice track.
It's a really nice track, yeah, but I think I heard it the best so far.
This is
Yeah.
ridiculously good.
These Dalis are really good, and the voices,
This
the voice,
track,
yeah,
it was the
Yeah.
best so far.
yeah.
I agree.
Good. I'm glad because yesterday I was like, wow, what the peep is happening? This is really good.
Yeah,
I texted you, like, this is going to be a very interesting live stream.
yeah, it is.
And
But
yeah.
I have to say, I'm surprised that with the creek, I was a little bit afraid that it would be,
Too small.
yeah, too small. But it is. I mean, the placement of the voices,
Wow,
even
s-
here for me on the
spot on.
side, it's
Yeah.
spot on.
yeah, spot on.
Without, it's very transparent also in what they sing and how they sing
Mhm.
and what you hear, but it doesn't do anything take away from the harmonies and the blending of the
Yeah.
voices.
No,
And
It's really, really, really well balanced.
with the creek there was emotion as well.
Yes,
I
yes.
didn't expect that.
really. Yeah, no, this is a really good combination.
Yep.
I still liked the pass better, but like you said, you buy 8 creeks for one pass and you still don't have a preamp, so it doesn't make any
Mhm.
sense comparing them. But maybe it tells you something about the resolution of this very, very affordable loudspeaker.
Yep.
Yes.
It-
I'm
it-
I'm
Yeah.
baffled.
Yeah, me
Actually,
too.
yeah.
And,
a really
and
nice
more
speaker.
expensive doesn't mean better in a lot of
No.
ways.
Oh,
It's,
no.
wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Well,
the
Northern Lights, but then on the
pass.
pass.
On the pass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go. Oh shit! Yeah. Sorry. I opened it up, but I need to go down. I think this is it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's.
Sorry, my head. The decay is so much better.
Yeah,
Yeah. There's much more speciality
Yeah.
in music.
but it's almost too much sometimes with the vocals.
Mm.
There
f-
was
the-
a little edge,
Yes.
and the tweeter we heard it both
Yeah.
at the same time.
I don't agree.
I think it's maybe it's in the recording, but
It's
It's
it's a studio recording, so it isn't
Ah.
it isn't a church
mixed
or
it in.
anything. They mix it in, yeah.
Oh.
Or rather, they use the recording space. I think.
I think that this speaker doesn't need a very expensive amplifier.
Doesn't. Definitely
That-
not.
And
But once again, I noticed with this track that the upper harmonies of a single voice. So, if you have a note, it has multiples of that bass sound
Harmonics.
harmonics. The harmonics of the creek were actually richer than with the pass laps. Once again, but the balance between the voices. So I heard the bass tenor
yeah,
combination much better with the pass laps than with the creek.
the sound stage was
Wider,
better.
yeah.
wider. The
Yeah.
decay, like you said, was
What I notice, and for me, it's important that a voice sounds very natural.
yeah,
I have the feeling that the past does it better.
Yes.
yeah.
Should do it better, and the spatiality, the decay, the room,
Mhm.
you get more information. But like you said, it doesn't need that. The creek
No.
is a very good combination with this loudspeaker,
Yeah.
and I love the creek. It's crazy good for the money.
I love these Dalis. It's crazy good for the money. I think.
well, we're into budget hi-fi, and we still love it. See, people,
It's
You-
this
There's
is
not a lot
no,
we
no.
can say that doesn't.
you
I'm-
don't need a system that costs a fortune to enjoy music.
No.
I'm a little bit afraid to put them next to, to my
To
own
your
speakers.
No.
The speciality of this music.
I have to admit, when I placed these and the AEs, I was like, holy shit, I invested a lot of money into my TADs, but I still like these a lot as well.
Yeah.
But that's really the point of this
Yeah.
live stream, I think,
Yes.
to let the listeners know that you can have a lot.
You can have so much fun with these speakers.
We're still on the creek, right?
Okay.
I will play a short. Sorry, people.
No,
I
you
will
can
play
play
a
it, you can-
little,
No.
little bit of Santa Rosa because I want to know what
I
the
want to
what
hear
the
it.
response is and what the
Okay,
Sure.
people,
transients are.
please calm down.
Yeah.
It'll be
it's a-
fine.
we live in a democracy. Okay, fair
Yeah.
enough.
We need to have it also tested
check
on
free tracks.
how it
Yeah.
performs with a busy track like.
After this, the vocal.
Yep.
Yeah, really curious.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go. Hij is op de pas trouwens.
Don't just step on my seats. I'm getting rather ornery about my natural needs. What I want is a small piece of the pie, a place in the sun to comfort my eyes. North of the lake, south of Monterey to Santa Rosa, I'm gonna break away. Bluegrass and sycamores and sweet eucalyptus in the air. Half dozen wolfhounds running everywhere. You can't go with the flow and you can't bend in the breeze. Step to one side and you play the black keys. North of the lake, south of San Jose to Santa Rosa. Santa Rosa. Try to make a better life before it's over. I'm gonna break away.
Okay, fair enough. That sounded
It
pretty
sounded
good.
really good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
It was
Pardon me. I even heard the kind of drums that they used, which are really, really, really 80 signature kind of drums.
Mhm.
You heard it on here on the Past Lab Dali combination. I mean, those things are
And most of
700,
all, it-
800 euros. What was
Yeah,
it again?
700, 800, depending. Yeah.
It's a lot of fun as well.
Yeah.
It was
was
very, very rocky, very
Fast,
fast. Yeah, yeah.
and it didn't compress
No.
as much.
Okay. Yeah. Not bad.
Wow.
Not bad for a small speaker.
I'm.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's not 2.5 way, people. It's really a 2-way. I checked it. The crossover is at 2400. That's
Okay.
it. Vocal.
All
Vocal.
right.
Yeah. Please be careful with the wires.
Yep.
Don't short them. Then we have some smoke. Okay. Oh, ja. Ik moet er even uit. Ja, leuk doorgelusten.
Alsjeblieft.
Okay. So, Martijn, what can you tell the people about vocal?
Well, Vocal, JM Labs is it as it was started, I think originally.
Yeah.
It's a huge brand these days from France. They're bought by an investment group.
Something fest.
Yeah, They are bought by an investment group who has both vocal and name.
Yeah.
They produce a lot of speaker units for all kinds of different purposes. So they are original manufacturers. They also build hi-fi systems for cars.
Yep.
Bespoke stuff.
Yeah.
So
Pretty good stuff.
yep. Vocal. Well, we know the brand pretty well. You played with Vocal Sopra #1
For years.
for a long time.
Yeah. Really like that speaker.
Yep.
Me too.
So these are the Thevas.
They're new.
The new, yeah. It's a 25 millimeter inverted dome tweeter. It's got two 130 mid-bass units and 130 millimeter bass unit. Which surprises me because if I look at the speakers, the two lower ones have a big dome in the middle, and the upper one has a small dome.
Two
So I
bass
would,
drivers and one
looking at it,
mid-driver.
looking at it, I would expect it with two bass drivers and one mid-bass driver instead of two mid-bass and
Yeah.
one bass.
Yeah.
So maybe the
That's
information is incorrect.
Maybe.
8 ohms nominals. The sensitivity is 90 dB, which is pretty sensitive. They weigh 90 kilos. They're 93 millimeters or centimeters, I think it should be high.
Yeah, sorry. I
It says
copy-pasted.
millimeters, yeah.
Yeah, I copy pasted from the side.
93 millimeters high would be a very tiny speaker. So this is more like a normal ear level tweeter placement.
And the vocal inverted dome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in there.
They don't sell them anymore, I think. That's what I heard.
Okay.
Because there are some brands that use the vocal inverted dome because it's quite a good technology, but they don't sell it anymore, as
Okay.
far as I know.
To other manufacturers,
Yeah.
you mean? Okay.
And maybe you can't see it, but the speakers are a little tilted
Yeah.
to the rear.
They're tilted back. Yeah.
So that's
On their
fir-
feet.
the first speaker that does this.
That's calibrated.
Yep.
And then this is the last one, people. Let me check. That's what I thought. I'm static. And now it broke my Stream Deck. I have to fix that. USB owner. 1 second, and then we
Okay.
can go on.
So electricity is a dangerous thing, even when it's static electricity with electronics.
Yeah, with all these electronics.
They look pretty nice, I have to say. I mean, the
I-
gray front and sorry, it's not white. Sorry,
No.
yeah, I'm talking to the
No,
wrong person.
No, it's not the color, but I don't really like the visual look of it. But
No? Okay.
So that's just taste,
Yep.
of course. No, I don't know why. Yeah, it's
That-
not really my taste.
Okay, they look pretty sturdy, I think, with a big rubber band around the units. It's
We should put on the grills because we said we're gonna test everything with the grills.
they were not in the box.
Oh, okay,
Sorry.
no problem.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't like the gray. I think.
Een soort van vertraging zit erin.
Okay.
have to
I'll put it back into stereo.
Yep.
And then we can play the first song.
1 kilohertz track.
Oh, yeah, true.
but
The
after you
mics
put
are
them in stereo.
No, we can do it now.
Okay.
All right. Almost finished.
Almost finished. I think we will start with Gino. We'll only play it once.
Yeah.
Just to make sure that the to see what it does.
Of course.
It's your reference.
It's my reference. Yeah, it's my reference.
But
It's
I
okay.
really think it's a track that can show some things of the speaker.
Rhythmic,
Yeah.
separation.
Separation,
Yeah.
because it can get really congested with some speakers.
Transient speed. Yes.
Okay. Sorry for all the setup. That's what it is. A lot of work to do a speaker,
Yes.
especially to get it to you the right way.
Yeah.
Because if I don't calibrate it and we don't calibrate it right, then this one would play a lot louder, which is more
Yes.
impressive. And
Yeah.
but yeah,
Okay.
it takes some minutes to set it up.
Yeah, but that's fine. I mean, it's way louder. I mean, the sensitivity of the speaker is much higher than the
Yeah.
other ones. Yeah.
Yeah, but it is a lot louder.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's the same as the AEs actually. I think the last track was just very low volume.
Okay.
Okay. It should be around the same as the AE because I calibrated
89,
89.
90.
Oh, that's pretty close. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Well,
the
let's go.
Dali was a little bit softer. That's true. So
Yeah.
they don't mess around with sensitivity. That's a good thing. Okay.
Yep. Switch.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
Completely different speaker.
It's a very different speaker.
I still hate the track.
Yeah.
Very
It's-
different speaker.
It's very dry sounding compared to the Dali
The
speakers.
Dali was
Yeah.
more schwung.
Yeah, that rocked.
Rounder.
The Dali rocked. This doesn't
Definitely more
rock.
schwung.
Yeah.
This is
Um,
more precise.
Yeah.
It's more precise. It's very
Vocals are
open.
A little more.
That's a vocal thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Sopra did that as well.
Okay.
It's just a vocal tuning.
I have to get used to this
Uh,
speaker again.
Yeah, it is really different.
Yep.
From the others. But as much as I didn't like the choral series, I do like this. it's much more
I need to hear more.
I
approaching
need to hear
the
more, yeah.
area series. But let's try the next track. Please don't do this on the creek. I can't handle another one.
Really?
No, I really don't.
You don't
the
like
track.
funky music?
no,
kind of?
I'm gonna buy a second-hand version
Yeah.
of Brother to Brother from Gino Vanelli
Let's buy
on
him-
vinyl and
yeah.
then give it
Give
to
it to
Jaap
him.
as his birthday present.
Ah, you wanted to go with me to high-end Munich, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna play all of Gino Vanelli all the way to Munich.
Luckily, my wife doesn't like funk as well, so I think we have a veto there.
Okay. Let's go for Northern Lights first,
Yes,
because I'm curious what we'll do with the harmonies.
Me too. Me too.
Yep.
Let's go.
That was much
Very clean.
very
Very
clean.
clean.
Yeah, but I missed the bass and the tenor. Maybe it's the position where I'm
Yeah.
sitting.
No, but the bass. It's funny enough. This is the biggest speaker, but this one is from 53 hertz to 28,
Okay.
and all the other ones go deeper,
Yeah.
significantly deeper. So maybe it's just also
Hearing two other speakers that went lower.
yeah, they go deeper.
No, there's a lot. I was missing because with the Dalis on the pass with this track, there was a very nice rendition of the tenor and bass singing together,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
which I didn't hear right now. There's much more resolution in the mids
Yeah.
than with the Dali.
Yeah.
It's cleaner. It's a bit calmer, but
Yeah.
it feels a bit more distant than the Dali speakers.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah, I do agree. But the calmness is striking.
Yep.
In this speaker, and the
Yeah.
clarity and the resolution as well. It could be a matching thing because the pass is also pretty clean and not a very warm sounding amplifier. Yeah, pass slabs is not always warm sounding. It's very mid-range focused,
Yep.
and maybe the combination. Because I'm
Let's see with the
curious
creek.
about the creek
Yep.
now, because that could be a better match in this case.
Yep. I mean, but it's twice as expensive almost as
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
as
I
the
was
Dali.
thinking that as well.
But
My
that,
mind tries to
but it
process
does
this
other
information.
things.
Yes, it does
Does
do
other
other
things,
things. I mean,
yeah.
it's in terms of resolution, it's
Yeah.
a step up.
it's more
clearly.
precise.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that doesn't.
This one was very loud still. Okay, let's try.
Yep.
I think we need to calibrate it
Okay.
first. Can you pretty close.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. I'm really curious. Ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Let's go.
Beter match.
I get very calm from this.
It's
I like it.
yeah. It's good.
It's more neutral than the others.
Yes.
Definitely more neutral.
Yep.
Some say thin.
No.
I don't agree.
No.
You get used to a lot of warmth in the sound, and the Dali was a lot of fun. I mean, it's
Yeah.
a great little speaker, and
You
I
have to
love
get
it. But
used to
this is
this one as well.
this is definitely more neutral. Yeah.
It's the first time that you hear the breathing of the singer
Yeah.
better. So you get into the melodic lines easier. It's easier to follow the melodic lines because of the breathing, the rhythm of the breathing and the pacing of the rhythm of the breathing of the singers.
That
It's
was
much
the first time
hard,
we
yeah.
could
Yep.
hear it. With the
It's
Greek,
very good. With the Greek, it's a very good combination for this track. Yeah, I'm impressed.
DM77 says this is the worst of all.
I can understand because
Yeah,
It's
but-
worse than the Fenton.
Well, that's a statement.
it's clean, it's precise, it's maybe too sterile for some people. I don't know, but you have to get used to
Yeah.
this.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah,
in terms of I was still missing a lot of bass. Sorry, the bass singer I was missing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not bass.
Still
but
in the creek?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
there was more. I heard the tenor better. I heard a bit of the bass, but I was missing that vocal part a lot. It's vocal is a very much a taste thing. I think so. I
Yeah.
can understand that people have trouble with it.
but it's not a bad speaker.
It's not a bad speaker. No.
No, because
certainly
it will
not.
let you hear
More.
everything. It's way more
more.
neutrally tuned
Yep.
than the others.
Mhm.
I will measure them tomorrow. And now I'm curious about the response and the,
Mhm.
and the impedance
Yeah.
and the technical stuff. Doesn't say anything about the musicality, but I'm still curious about the response because I have the feeling this. Sorry, it's the wrong camera. I have the feeling this is the most neutrally tuned speaker.
That's
I'm
what I-
Yes.
that's
Oh,
what I-
without
pretty
a doubt.
sure.
Without a doubt.
And then you can tune your amps and your cables and all the stuff you want to tune.
Yep.
knowing that your speaker is neutral.
Yep.
That's another perspective on hi-fi.
Sure.
I mean, if you're looking for fun, I don't think this is the best speaker. I think the Dali and the Acoustic Energy are more fun, and I love those.
Yeah, we all love them.
Yeah. Okay.
So the last track, Riverbank, 2 times. Let's start on the
Yeah.
creek.
I really like this test, by the way.
Yes.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's
Me too.
it's an yeah, I like this one. I mean, they're cheap, they're affordable, and they're still so good. That's what I like, especially with the Creek. I mean, $2,000. Just grab your laptop and you're ready, man. That's crazy.
$1,000.
The Creek.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with the
exactly. But
speakers.
2,000 with the speakers.
Well, 2,500.
Well, in this case,
With this
2,500.
one. With the
I
Dalis,
mean,
it's-
grab some speaker wire from, I don't know, the Audio Quest Slip 14.4 is $7 a meter. Cheap, still good. A USB cable and you're ready to go. I mean,
Yep.
That's great. Yeah, last track.
Last track.
Okay.
I've been on the edge, finding where my head fits in all the lives I've led. 22, never left the island, so convinced I'd be what I would become. 20 years sat on the brink, I am a riverbank. Oh Lord, I'm waiting for you. 20 years I've written my lines, so long I'm mummified. And the river that I'm holding never lost my vision. The time is on my side. Time is on my side. Forty-one, I've done things I'd murder for. Raising boys is a pedal to the floor. I was 12, I was flexing muscle in dirty mirrors, and you were being formed. 20 years sat on the brink, I am a riverbank. Oh Lord, I'm waiting for you. 20 years I've written my lines, so long I'm mummified. And the river that I'm holding never lost my vision. But time is on my side. Time is on my side.
This was a good match.
Yeah. Wow. It can produce bass. So that's
Yeah,
it
that's
can.
not the problem.
that's not a problem.
Yeah,
No.
you hear more,
Yeah.
with
And
the
more
other-
of everything.
more of everything.
Still, the bass is less warm than the others.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. But bass control and Creek, that's one of the weak points.
Yeah.
Of the Creek.
mm-hmm.
Which is odd for a Class T.
Yep.
Most of the time they're pretty good at that.
But it's this case it didn't. But the well the it was so much more. The rhythm was much more pronounced. I think the character of the Creek, I mean the Pret-like
Yeah.
characteristics, are the most audible with this speaker.
Okay.
I really like that part.
Last song, people, and then we're going to
Last song.
conclude.
Yep.
The
Riverbank.
Riverside on the pass.
On the pass lab. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
33, I've been on the edge, finding where my head fits in all the lives I've led. 22, never left the island, so convinced I'd be what I would become. 20 years sat on the brink, I am a riverbank. Oh Lord, I'm waiting for you. 20 years I've written my lines, so long I'm modified. And the river that I'm holding never lost my vision. Time is on my side. Time is on my side. For 41, I've done things I'd murder for. Raising boys is a pedal to the floor. I was 12, I was flexing muscle in dirty mirrors, and you were being formed. 20 years sat on the brink, I am a riverbank. Oh Lord, I'm waiting for you. 20 years I've written my lines, so long I'm mummified. And the river that I'm holding never lost my vision. But time is on my side. Time is on my side. Oh.
I know now why I like the pause better. It's the layering.
There's much more layering,
Yeah.
yeah. But
It's still not perfect,
No, it's not perfect.
the combination.
no, it's I miss the soul of the song, the
Mhm.
gospel-like
It was
qualities.
better on the creek.
Okay.
Yeah, but with the acoustic energy and with the Dali,
Yeah.
it was
That
with the pause
was
lab,
not a problem.
it was really like a gospel
Yeah,
song.
true. I agree.
And I was missing that. It was too clean, too cold
Yeah,
for me.
sometimes, yeah.
There
Yeah.
was a nasty edge to his voice, which
Yeah, it wasn't sharp, but it was getting there.
it wasn't
You
sharp,
said
but there
more
was an
forward.
edge. Yeah,
Or more
forward,
forward sounding.
far more
Yeah,
forward
yeah,
sounding.
yeah.
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 Yeah,
Okay.
it could have.
I liked it better with the creek.
I liked it better with the creek as well. It was more
Involving.
Yep.
Yeah, involving and forgiving
Also,
than
yeah.
the past. The past is not forgiving.
No.
Nope.
And the creek is, so it's a better match in this case. But yeah, well, to summarize,
To summarize, wow.
yeah, this was an
Wow.
interesting one.
It was a very interesting one. Yeah. Well, let's put it out there. At first, is that for €1,000 you can get a
Nice speaker.
really good pair of speakers these days.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm amazed.
I wasn't expecting this.
No,
I
no.
expected way less quality.
And
than we
also
get
the
now.
build quality
It's
is
really
there.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this. Look at this vocal. It's you don't
It
like
really-
gray.
No,
No, no,
it-
I
I'm-
don't.
But-
But it's really well made.
Yes.
It is
No doubt about
really
it.
well made. I mean,
doubt
look at
about it.
this. This is a speaker. It's €1,400 a pair. It's crazy,
Yeah.
and it sounds good. May not be your taste, but it still sounds good. And with the Dali as well, the finish is good. It sounds really musical. You can combine it with a lot of amps.
It's easy to place in your room. It's not
Really
difficult
easy.
to drive.
No.
Yep.
A lot of things.
I thought with the acoustic energy, I like the acoustic energy because of the rhythmic character.
Yeah.
And the way they project music really, really well. I mean, in a very harmonious way. is spot on, that speaker,
True.
for what it can do.
I like the AEs a
Yep.
lot.
I was amazed about it. That's a very good speaker. Then the Dali really surprised me.
Mhm.
Of
Mhm.
all I heard today, if I had to take a pair home, I would choose the Dali
Okay.
Me too, I think.
because of the spatiality, the way they projected the music, the fun of the music. It involves you,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and I really like that. And what you can hear though with these vocals is that if you go a class above, I mean, it's 2 times the price of the Dali.
Yeah.
You get more resolution.
Yeah, definitely.
You get more stability in the overall stereo image.
Definitely.
Mhm.
More calmness.
More calmness,
More precision. Yeah.
Yeah.
more precision. Yep,
But it is more critical on the amp.
absolutely. Yep.
And that's
That's-
not crazy because the higher you go, it's the same with the TIDs.
With everything.
You have to keep
Balance.
that balance.
Yeah.
You have to play around.
These are new. The
No, no,
new
no, no.
model.
Oh,
the
this is a new model. Yeah.
So they probably have been
Tuned on name.
tuned on name, and probably the Atom series.
Yeah,
kind of
I
Nova
think so.
Atom.
I think if you pair them with the Atom or the Atom Power Edition, you have a wonderful system. They played on the Atom as well on the IER show. Oh no, that was the Name 50.
That was the name 50, but
Yeah.
it was the Vestia speaker, not these.
Was it Vestia?
Yes.
I thought it was Theva.
Yeah, that was the surprise.
Oh, okay.
But I that's why I think that with the Creek, that's the same kind of way of voicing an amplifier and way
Yeah.
and characteristics
Yeah.
of that's a Creek name.
can understand.
Riga, they're
Okay.
in the same kind of area of how
Yeah,
they.
yeah, yeah.
Bread, fun,
Yes.
rhythmic.
So
yeah.
that's why the Creek and the Vocal are a better match, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But the Dalis, they really surprised me. What a good speaker it is.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun.
There's also an Oberon 7.
Yeah.
Which is a
Bit
little
bigger.
larger, little bigger.
It's a three-way. So
Three-way.
There's
So
a
that's
three-way.
completely different.
be a different characteristic.
Yeah, I think that the two-way, because it is a two-way.
Could be.
Yeah, that we like it so much.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for two-way loudspeakers, and the imaging again is so good with two-way speakers. If
Yep.
they've done it right, it's crazy good, and it was the most spacious one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. Jeff,
I think we should do another one.
another one.
Another live stream with €1,000 floor standing speakers. 3 or 4.
Another one.
If we can find them
There are a lot of them.
in a couple of months, maybe.
Yeah, we can do that.
I think a lot of viewers will be interested to know
Well,
what you can have for €1,000.
a lot of people like this kind of stuff.
Yeah, of
so
course.
why not?
But
The
to-
next one will be in Jung's studio.
Okay.
In the
cables.
Nieuwplaats, with power conditioning.
Okay.
So it's kind of a nerdy subject, but we're going to compare some DC and parallel and
On the
serial
tannoys.
filters on the tannoys.
People, even if you think it's the most nerdiest subject ever done in a
Ah,
live stream,
The tannoys are crazy.
you just have to watch because of the tannoys.
Yeah, they're nuts.
I heard them now 3 times, I think. Wow.
Ja, nog één. Yeah, a lot of people want another test like this.
Yes,
Yeah,
but I
I
think
can
this is good
understand that.
because this is the kind of
We like to do these tests
Yes.
as well, so
Speakers is
also-
cool, but it's a lot of work, as you
it's
just
more work. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
witnessed. But we can definitely do this
If you
again.
do 3 pairs, it's
Maybe to 1500, it's a little bit easier
maybe.
than.
But we should try to keep it at
Yeah,
1,000.
keep it cheap. I agree.
Yeah,
well cheap for a lot of people. That's
that's
about
still a lot of money.
about
Yeah.
what they
Still a lot of money.
are able to spend on a pair of speakers.
Yeah, but
and
we
the-
have to explain. I mean, we notice with the Fentons, they sound like crap.
yes.
Sure.
So don't go too cheap.
No.
I think $1,000 for a pair of floor standing speakers is still very affordable considering what
Quality.
you get.
Mhm.
Quality. So I mean, it's the price level maybe right now where the balance between what you pay and what you get, the quality of what you get is maybe really good. because we tested a lot of very expensive speakers,
Mhm.
reviewed them.
Yeah.
And those are great, of course. I mean, you get a lot more, but it's get more critical and critical
Yeah, on the
on your
matching.
whole
Mhm.
Yeah,
system.
the matching is very hard with
Yeah.
very revealing, resolution-rich loudspeakers. That's why high-end is a completely different planet.
Mhm.
And I don't really like to go in that price category, like 60 grand for a pair of speakers,
No,
because everything counts
Mhm.
if you want to get out the maximum quality. And
Mhm.
with these kinds of speakers, it's still a lot of fun
Yep.
because they are tuned not in a way that everything counts.
but I mean, thinking back about when I was years younger, in the previous century, when I bought my first pair of speakers and stuff, um, at the price level, which is now 2,000 euros.
Yeah.
I think what you can get for 2,000 euros, and then counting back to the same price level in the 1990s.
Yeah.
What you can get now is so much better.
So much better. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
It's not even funny.
Same with amps. I mean,
Yep.
people always say the glory days, the golden age of hi-fi. Yeah, I mean the tenors are good,
Yes.
but they're not neutral.
No, and they also were expensive at that time.
15 grand.
On price level differences, if you
It's the Monitor
calculate
Gold
back-
50, by the way.
Yeah.
Some are asking. If you
the
calculate
original
it to
ones, yeah.
money nowadays, I think they're like 50 grand.
Yeah.
Mhm.
A pair.
So
That's really expensive.
those were expensive as well at that time. And yes, in the 70s there was a lot of great stuff being built, but what you can get for 2,000 euros,
It's really good.
it's really good. And then we proved it today, I think.
I think we did. Yeah, let's just promise we'll do another one again.
Okay.
Not next month.
No.
Maybe that's like
After the summer?
March, April, maybe after high end, I think, because then
Yeah.
maybe some new models will be introduced.
So
And I
this
still
fall-
have a huge cable test, by the way, going on, and maybe we'll do a live stream with that. Not all 50 or 100 cables, because we could get even up to 100 cables, like 50 interlinks and 50 speaker cables.
No,
And yeah, we have to audition them, Martijn. Sorry.
don't do that to me.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Okay.
It's gonna be the biggest cable test ever, I think. Yeah, ever.
And then I have to book a few weeks in a asylum.
Yeah, me too, because I have to measure all of them. We have a special measurement set up for the cable test, and it's gonna be a huge amount of work.
The review of the Creek will be written coming week, I think,
Okay.
because I had it at home for quite some time. Watch out for it because, well, you heard it today. It's a surprising amp for 1,000 euros. And I think
That's
Yeah.
about it
that's about it.
Yeah,
for
that's
today.
about it.
for today.
I think.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you all for watching, and see you next month in the New Plaat studios with Jung and
Tannoys.
guys.
And the tannoys.
And the big
And the
tannoys.
tannoys, the Monitor Golds. So it's gonna be a lot of
Alright.
fun.
Okay, have a
See
great
you all.
Sunday.
Bye
Bye-bye.
Bye.